Well, we're in Genesis chapter 7, and today we're going to look at verses 19 through 24. But we're going to skip a couple of verses just for sake of speed. One of the things that most of you probably realize that who went to college, the college professors, most of them, unless you went to a Christian college, would like you to believe that all professors, all scientists, all geologists believe that Noah's flood is fiction, fable. And that many students come away from public school and public colleges truly believing that all scientists and all geologists and all of the historians truly are together on the fact that Noah's flood didn't occur, or if it did occur, it was a localized flood and not a worldwide flood. And I would suggest to you that you need to look at the other side. When you look at Ken Ham's Noah's Ark, you can get a free pamphlet online about the Ark. You can purchase small paperback books by Dr. Morris and Dr. Gish, who have great geological and fossil evidences in their books about a worldwide flood. You can look at articles that were recorded in the New York Times in the science section of a Dr. Wu in China who dated bones from a great flood. You can look at YouTube videos by Dr. Georgia Purdon, Purdon, and watch those videos talking about the Grand Canyon, Mount St. Helens, and how the surface of the earth could be changed catastrophically within days of the events and make it look like it happened over billions or at least millions of years. You can look at Yellowstone. You can look at the fossil evidence, the soft tissue evidence of the T-Rex found by scientists in North Carolina. And you'll quickly learn that it's not all scientists, all geologists who have a very discerned and twisted view of the worldwide flood. You see, there is evidence that not everything happens in an equal linear pattern, that catastrophic things, a volcanic nation, of floods, can in fact create the kinds of fossil evidence that we have today. And I think you owe it to yourself to not just dismiss Noah's Ark and the worldwide flood as being fable or fairy tale, or just a local flood rather than a worldwide flood. So you owe it to yourself to do some research, to listen to doctors, geologists, and all of those who have looked carefully at the claim of a Noah's Ark worldwide flood and found great evidence to support it. And that's where we are today in chapter 7, verses 15 through 19, and then verse 24. We had a catastrophic event. It occurred rapidly, causing who knows how many catastrophic situations in many places in the world, which are hard to explain any other way than a catastrophic quick event. So let's take a look at those verses in the Bible which tell us that there was a worldwide flood. It was God's judgment on the world, and there's every reason to believe that it really did happen just as God said. So they went into the ark to Noah by twos, all the flesh which was the breath of life. Those who that entered, male and female, of all the flesh, entered as God had commanded him, and the Lord closed the door behind them. Then the flood came up from the earth. For 40 days the water increased and lifted up for the ark, so that it rose above the earth. The water prevailed and increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark floated on the surface of the water. The water prevailed more and more upon the earth, so that all the high mountains everywhere under the heavens were covered. Verse 24. The water prevailed upon the earth 150 days. Yes, it was a worldwide, catastrophic, rapid event. No telling what happened with volcanoes going underwater. No telling what happened by the pressure of that much water for 150 days. All of the fossil evidence, all of the trees that are piled up in fossil layers, all of the soft tissue Rex, T-Rex, dinosaurs, all of those things which we can find from noted scientists indicate a worldwide catastrophic rapid flood which caused major changes in terrain, major changes in how things might look to be dated by millions or billions of years, but in fact happened quickly. I hope you'll research it for yourself. I hope you'll see that we have no reason not to believe God and His Word, that He created all things, that He, by a worldwide catastrophic flood, destroyed nearly everything again, and then allowed it to come back as He created the heavens and the earth. He could easily bring back everything and might well explain why we find some of the things we find in the geography today. And that's my thought for today. God bless you and have a great day.